The paycheck went up, the title changed, and yet, something is off. The bank account grew, the unease grew faster. Things are fine, not great, not terrible, but the anxiety is already here. Nothing happened, and still, the feeling of falling behind woke something up. Is this just me? No. Hundreds of millions wake up to the same dread every morning. The stranger part? It doesn't fade when things get better. Higher salary, bigger house. The feeling stays. Today's question is this: why do we always feel like we're falling behind? And did we actually create this feeling ourselves? The first cause is written in our DNA. 100,000 years ago. The African savanna. The survival question was simple. Am I stronger than him? Am I still part of the group? Comparison was never a hobby. It was a survival mechanism. Higher rank meant more food, safer shelter, more mates. Lower rank meant exposure, hunger, danger, death. Chimpanzee studies showed it clearly. Dominant males had a 40% higher reproductive success rate. The ones at the bottom? Chronic cortisol, weakened immunity, lower survival. Winning the comparison meant living. Losing it meant dying. 1954. Psychologist Leon Festinger published Social Comparison Theory. Humans constantly observe others to evaluate themselves. When there is no objective standard, we use other people as mirrors. 70 years later, the theory still holds. No, it's stronger than ever. Neuroscience uncovered one more thing. When the brain detects social exclusion, it activates the same region as physical injury. It hurts to be left out is not a metaphor. The brain registers real pain. The fear of falling behind is not a personality flaw. It is an ancient alarm carved deep into the brain. The problem? This alarm still hasn't turned off. The second cause is technology. Our brains still live on the savannah, but the environment has been replaced by the internet and the smartphone, and the architects of this environment are not neutral. 2021. Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen leaked internal documents. The algorithm assigned up to 30 times more weight to posts that triggered outrage and deprivation. Which posts get the most comments? Extreme content, anger, envy, conflict. The algorithm reads this as meaningful engagement because people who argue stay on the platform longer. Facebook's own researchers admitted it. Instagram's social comparison effect is worse than any other platform. Instagram is a visual-first platform. Perfect bodies, perfect vacations, perfect lives. The Explore tab algorithm latches on to a single moment of interest, then floods the feed with idealized images, endlessly. CDC data: 42% of American adults are obese, but the bodies on Instagram tell a different story. Zero body fat, perfect abs, flawless skin. What we see every day is not reality. It is a ruthlessly edited highlight reel. TikTok is more lethal. While scrolling in a daze, the brain has no time to activate its defenses. Idealized images imprint directly onto the unconscious. This is why research shows passive scrolling is more damaging to mental health than active posting. Add human instinct to the mix. Studies show, when evaluating themselves, over 70% of people compare upward to those doing better. Almost no one looks down for comfort. Why? Looking up hurts, but it provides information on where to go. For survival, information mattered more than relief. An instinct that already looks only upward, now amplified by an algorithm with a megaphone. We live inside an endless comparison loop every single day. The third cause is the expansion of comparison targets. In the past, we compared ourselves to coworkers, neighbors, classmates, people we could see and touch, people roughly like us, a few hundred at most. Not anymore. One tap on the phone, and the world's top geniuses, billionaires, and superstars walk into the living room. Sociology calls this the collapse of the reference group. The baseline broke. Comparison targets shifted from neighbors to the global elite. Educational psychology has a name for it: the big fish, little pond effect. A top student at an ordinary school transfers to an elite one. Same ability, self-esteem collapses. The reference group changed. A big fish thrown into a bigger pond. Social media threw all of humanity into one enormous pond. The problem is, the brain cannot recognize this as a statistically skewed sample. Look at influencer income data. Half of all influencers earn less than $15,000 a year. But what we see is the top 1%. Their luxury vacations, their designer goods, their penthouses. A higher salary changes nothing. Inside Instagram, that salary shrinks in an instant. The moment comparison expanded from the village to the entire planet, ordinary achievements became dust. We are the first generation in human history forced to compete with the entire world. WHO warned in its 2025 report. 2020. 23% of adults worldwide experienced anxiety symptoms. 2024. 31%. 8 percentage points in 4 years. The most vulnerable group? Ages 18 to 25. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for emotional regulation, is not yet fully developed. And into those hands, we placed the most powerful comparison tool ever built. The fourth cause, the most painful, is meritocracy. Modern society whispers, your success is your effort. Your poverty is your failure. This belief converts deprivation from simple envy into shame. In the past, being poor meant bad luck. Now, it means incompetence. A society where outcomes define character. A system where salary equals human worth. Here, falling behind is not just comparison, it becomes a brand. This is the real reason we fear failure so deeply. It is not about having no money. It is the brand. I am a failure. So we cannot rest. The moment we stop, we fall behind. The moment we fall behind, we become the dropout. This fear is not personal weakness. It is an emotion engineered by the system called meritocracy. A 2025 Nature megastudy backs this up. 168 studies, 11 million participants. Economic inequality does not destroy mental health directly. It amplifies the damage of poverty, inflation, and deprivation, acting as a catalyst. The more unequal the society, the deeper the pain of falling behind. And layered on top, the paradox of success. The more you succeed, the more the reference group shifts. A higher salary means comparing to those with even higher salaries. A promotion means looking at those with even higher titles. The comparison baseline rises without end. The higher you climb, the more people appear above you. Enter the top 1%, and you see the top 0.1%. There is no finish line. Achievement does not deliver satisfaction. It only delivers new targets for comparison. The final cause is our illusion about money. If I just earned more, things would be fine. The data points in the opposite direction. 1974. Economist Richard Easterlin posed a paradox. Rich individuals are happier than poor ones. But when an entire nation gets richer, the nation does not get happier. 50 years later, the paradox still holds. Look at America. GDP per capita exceeds $76,000, the most powerful economy on Earth. Happiness ranking? 23rd, an all-time low. Meanwhile, Costa Rica, with a quarter of that income, ranks 12th. The 2024 World Happiness Report reveals something even more striking. In North America and Western Europe, young people are less happy than the elderly. The digital generation became the unhappiest generation. Why? Because humans do not respond to absolute income. They respond to the gap with those around them. Costa Rica lives by a cultural principle, pura vida, the pure life. Family, friends, nature. Relationships above all else. When social bonds are strong, happiness transcends the size of the paycheck. 2010. Psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Angus Deaton published a study. Emotional well-being plateaus at around $75,000 annual income. Earning more does not make you feel better. 2021. Matthew Killingsworth published the opposite result. Happiness keeps rising with income. 2023. Both teams reanalyzed the data together. The conclusion? For the unhappiest 20% of the population, there is a point beyond which more income no longer reduces misery. Health decline, bereavement, severe depression, problems money cannot solve. For the remaining 80%, happiness did rise with income. Then why does national happiness stall? The answer lies in the hedonic treadmill. The joy of a promotion lasts less than 3 months. A higher paycheck quickly becomes the new normal. Longitudinal studies in Germany and the UK showed the happiness boost from income gains vanishes completely within 2 to 4 years. An IMF 2024 study put it in numbers. When income rises 10%, the income level people feel they need also rises exactly 10%. A perfect proportional relationship. A compact car once meant happiness, now a sedan, now a luxury model, the new standard. Objective living standards went up, but the internal satisfaction baseline went up with them. As income rises, people stop spending on survival. They start spending on status. Elite school districts, limited edition luxury goods, premium cars. These are supply constrained. Even if everyone earns more, only 10% can live in the top 10% of housing. When someone moves up, someone gets pushed out. An endless competition. You ran yourself into the ground to get ahead, but the targets moved forward at the same speed, forever in the same place. So what do? DNA. Technology. Social structure, all of them pressing in. The comparison instinct cannot be turned off. This is evolution's inheritance, fighting to eliminate an emotion that cannot be eliminated. That is a war of attrition. But it can be managed. 3 rational solutions emerge. The first is not about getting stronger. It is about cutting the conditions that allow comparison to operate. Start by consciously choosing who you compare yourself to. Social media is not reality. It is a statistically skewed sample. Recognizing this alone activates the brain's defenses. A 2024 study, 1 week off social media, anxiety dropped 16%, depression dropped 25%. Not a permanent quit, just 30 minutes a day. That small restriction gives the brain a way out of the comparison hell. Next, rotate the direction of comparison 180 degrees. The target is not other people, it is your past self. What could you do a year ago? What can you do now? That is the real measure of growth. Not a dramatic transformation, just a shift in where you look. Correcting distorted thoughts alone significantly reduces anxiety. Everyone is judging me. I'm the only one falling behind. Most of these thoughts are not true. Examine the evidence objectively, and anxiety reveals itself as internal interpretation, not external reality. I am a failure. Do not fuse with this thought. A thought is just a thought. Recognizing this, that is enough to visibly reduce the pain comparison creates. The last, finding the balance between absolute and relative standards. Income matters. Without basic needs met, happiness is difficult. But beyond that threshold, the story changes. From that point, it is not money, but health, autonomy, and connection that determines happiness. Look at Finland. GDP per capita, lower than America's. Yet, the happiest country in the world, 7 years running. The difference is trust. Trust in government, trust in neighbors, the belief that failure does not mean falling to the bottom. Lower income, but strong social bonds and a safety net. Proof that happiness can exist beyond wealth. Low corruption, robust social infrastructure. The belief that the floor will hold. That belief silences the fear of falling behind. The WHO's 2022 World Mental Health Report says it plainly. Social connection is the core of mental health. What saves us is not a competitor with a higher salary. It is one person who will listen. Superiority gained through comparison lasts less than an hour. Security gained through connection lasts a lifetime. With the causes and solutions examined, return to the beginning. The question we started with: why do we feel like we are falling behind? The question we have been living with: how do I stop falling behind? But the question that actually matters is different. Not, how do I stop falling behind? The real question: what am I striving for? What do I truly want? Can I live by my own standards? That is the only question worth carrying.